going on, YouTube? Last month in April, I believe I did a Senate prediction video, so I am going to do a Senate prediction video for May. I don't believe too much will have changed in polling. Most of the news cycle is fed up with coronavirus, and I don't think there is too much polling going on currently, but there might be a major change when I review the map this May. So I'm going to just go alphabetical. And in Alabama, I do not think Doug Jones, the incumbent Democrat, stands a chance. He was up against a very unpopular Republican in his first election, so I think Alabama is going back red. The popular Senator Dan Sullivan out of Alaska, I think, should have no problem. In Arizona, this is a special election. It is Martha McSally versus the very popular astronaut Mark Kelly, and I think Arizona will flip blue, especially because it is a presidential election year, and there will be new record numbers of voters, and I think Arizona is shifting blue. Tom Cotton out of Arkansas should have no problem getting reelected. Now, Cory Gardner, the incumbent Republican out of Colorado, is one of the most unpopular senators in the nation, and I think Colorado will flip blue for or against Cory Gardner. Chris Coons, popular senator out of Delaware, should have no problem with re-election. Georgia has two Senate elections coming up, and just because I think it is a election year, I think that both of Georgia's seats will go red. Maybe in the future Georgia will flip blue or purple, but I think 2020 Georgia will stay red along with Idaho. In Illinois, popular Senator Dick Durbin is up for re-election, and I think he should have no issue. Now, Iowa, unpopular Senator Joni Ernst is up, but I think just because it's Iowa and it's shifting more and more red every year, I think Iowa will stay red for Joni Ernst. Kansas should have no problem going red. Kentucky, Mitch McConnell, he is the majority speaker in the Senate. He should have no problem with re-election. In Louisiana, Bill Cassidy, very red Republican state, should have no problem. In Maine, Susan Collins has become very unpopular since her Brett Kavanaugh remark, and Maine is going more and more blue, so I think Maine will flip. I do not think Susan Collins will get reelected, unfortunately for her, so I think Maine will go blue. Massachusetts, currently there is a very heated Democratic primary race between Joe Kennedy III and incumbent Ed Markey. I personally think Joe Kennedy will win the primary, but Massachusetts should have no issue staying blue. In Michigan, Gary Peters. Michigan is going more and more blue every year. This could be a toss-up state, but I think incumbent Gary Peters will get reelected. Minnesota, Tina Smith. This is a special election. I think Tina Smith will win in Minnesota, however. In Mississippi, I think in Mississippi it will go red. And in Montana, I believe Montana will flip blue. Their very nationwide popular governor is running for Senate, so I think Montana will actually flip blue, but it could go red. But I truly believe Montana will flip blue. In Nebraska, Ben Sasse should have no issue winning re-election. And in New Hampshire, Jeanne Shaheen should have no issue. Cory Booker, nationwide popularity, should have no problem in New Jersey. And in New Mexico, current Senator Tom Udall is retiring. He is going to be replaced by a Democrat, most likely. New Mexico is trending very, very blue, and the Democrat is actually the governor's cousin, I believe. So I think New Mexico should have no problem going blue. I believe North Carolina and Oklahoma will stay red, both with popular incumbents. I think in Oregon and Rhode Island, the incumbent Democrats should have no issue retaining their seats. South Carolina, popular Senator Lindsey Graham will remain. And South Dakota will not flip. In Tennessee, their popular Senator Lamar Alexander is retiring, but I think Tennessee will remain red. In Texas, John Cornyn will win re-election. Texas could go blue in the coming years, but I think for at least 2020, Texas will hang on and remain red. In Virginia, I believe Mark Warner will win his seat. He is currently up by 1 point in the polls, but I think Virginia will stay blue. And in both Wyoming and West Virginia, I think they will both remain red. So this is the current map, 50 to 50. In the event of a tie in the Senate, the vice president would break the tie. Now, obviously, I would say Republicans do have a better chance. If this map is not exact, I would say the Republicans have a better chance of flipping it in their favor. They could perhaps get Montana, Minnesota, Maine. They could hold on to Maine, Michigan. So it could be 54 to 46, but I think it will go back to 50 to 50. I think that is the most likely scenario as of May of 2020. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell, and follow on IG and Twitter. Thank you.
Sunrise